Hi, my name's Morgan, and this summer I interned at the ACLU of Colorado. The ACLU is one of the largest and one of the oldest civil rights organizations in the country. Its mission is to protect, defend, and extend the civil rights and the civil liberties of all people through litigation, education, and advocacy. During my time there, I worked with legal, field, operations, and communications. Each year, the ACLU receives thousands of requests for either legal assistance or legal advice. Within Colorado, the organization relies on the legal assistant, the interns, and volunteers to both record and summarize each request. While I spent some time in the office working with legal, I spent the majority of my summer working with the field department. My jobs at these events range from packing up the cart to driving a truck in the Pride Parade. Because it was Pride season, we usually had an event every weekend, and in some cases, we had 3 events a day. These events included Pride festivals, Juneteenth, culture festivals, rallies, and bone banks. Within a few days at the organization, I realized that this was one of the most exciting times to be working at the ACLU. Throughout my 10 weeks in the office, I got to work on numerous social issues, urging local citizens to rally for a specific cause or helping them better understand their own rights. For 2 weeks last summer, my primary objective at work was finding new ways to urge citizens to contact their local representatives regarding the Senate healthcare bill. The healthcare of millions of Americans would have been ripped away had the bill passed, and the ACLU of Colorado worked tirelessly to get these individual voices heard. Throughout these fragile weeks, we hosted phone banks which urged voters to call their representatives, and co-hosted rallies meant to keep the issue in the forefront of voters' minds. Of course, the summer was also marked by Donald Trump's voter information request. Following its announcement, emails and inquiries flooded the office as voters searched for a way to protect their information. This meant that much of my day was spent responding to these voters, giving them advice regarding their confidentiality, while also reminding them to remain registered voters. The office was in chaos one particular Monday morning. One of our cases was heading to the Supreme Court, the infamous Masterpiece Cake Shop case, wherein one baker refused service to a gay couple looking to purchase a wedding cake. The case will be heard before the Supreme Court later this fall, but when its hearing was first announced, the ACLU was caught somewhat off guard. Following its announcement, the entire staff, including me, spent hours trying to reach out to the media to give them our take on the trial. I was even lucky enough to listen in on a conference call that included the couple and their lawyers. It was an awesome experience to be able to hear their story from them and to hear the initial strategy planned by their lawyers. My fellowship at the ACLU was filled with constant surprises and fun. My coworkers were some of the smartest and most dedicated people I've ever met, and I definitely plan on keeping in touch with them. Thank you so much to everyone I met throughout the summer, and to everyone who has helped out and runs PIFP. It's such an amazing program that allowed me to spend my summer in an incredibly meaningful way.